Hello and welcome back to HWL Radio Sports. I'm here with the co-host
Tony Ellis from Don't Stop Corporation, guys. It's Monday, June the 25th, 2018. We have a lot in the sports world this weekend, Hollywood. Well, the first thing, the Fever yesterday, man. I tell you, they played good. And like I said, we talked about it earlier. They broke down. First, they had, matter of fact, when Erica hit that basket, Erica Wheeler, right before halftime, and we was up by 2 points. I thought it would make a big difference going to the third quarter. It did. They played good. In the fourth quarter, what happened, man? Everything broke down.
Yeah, it was just I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but it was just like the fire left. But at the same time, I think they celebrated a little too early. I think it was one of them kind of cases.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell, like I said, post-game interviews, how everybody was, kind of real dejected and kind of down and everything. But I thought the steals, I thought they had made some big crucial turnovers. They made some turnovers that hurt them too. But I thought, I'm going to go back to him. I'm going to go back to Courtney Williams. She hurt that. She took the spirit out. She had like 3 buckets in a row, and they was up 6 points right off the barrel here in the third quarter. And I broke their spirit. I mean, when they went up to 8, Connecticut, they never looked back. The game was like maybe 3 or 4 points within striking distance, but they just put away from them. Then, of course, they couldn't stop Brianna Jones down low. She don't move well, but she just know how to post. She's a good post player. She used her body, and that's what kind of hurt them, too, in that second half.
But if you want to know of a strategy to beat them, I sure got the strategy.
Well, how you stop her with a big wide frame like that? She's down low posting. Her feet is not real quick, but how do you stop her?
How do you always stop somebody big? Double team them. That's the way to stop the big. Now, the person that was going to be hard to stop, and you just set her up in traps, that's Williams. Because Williams and Bentley, them two, you gotta set them up in traps, because Bentley ain't wake up until the second half.
Yeah, she woke up second half. She got 5 steals, which is crucial. Those 5 steals.
Yeah, but she was scoring too.
Yeah,
Steals the Steals didn't get the lead, and she was scoring. Her and Williams. Williams kept driving the ball the way I want Erica and Kelsey to drive it. And as long as they make them get them fouls, they gonna have to sacrifice, but don't get injured. Sacrificing, but outsmart. You gotta outsmart somebody like this team, because as you see, we got Jones in trouble, so she went to the bench. But if Jones was in the game. Yeah, but if Jones was in the game along with
Brianna Jones.
No, Akawana, they skyscrapers, man. They was tall and thick. I was looking at both sides of you can't hardly drive.
Right, you got Brianna Jones, you got Jonquel Jones. Jonquel Jones is the one, the big center.
So that's the real reason why they wasn't driving like you wanted them to drive. But at the same time, you can drive, and then you gotta outsmart. You gotta like set them up for a fake or something, and let them jump and just shoot it up. They gonna block the ball, but make sure you shoot it up to where they block the ball and foul you, so you get the call. Mm-hmm. And that's the answers for them down there.
Right. It's gonna like you said. You're right. She got in foul trouble earlier, and it did hurt them. You're right. And I thought that's where we had advantage at. I thought we're gonna get them now.
No, but somebody came off the bench as a spark, and
that was Brianna Jones.
Detrimental.
Yep.
So I don't feel like the Fever did anything wrong. I feel like everything was right. I just think that when they pick up they gotta just carry that energy through. Like I told you, Candace Dupree is gonna be a major part of that because of her experience, and she knows how to, motivate the other people around her. And I don't know if she's doing it verbally, but I know when she has a good game, it kind of reflects on the other ladies.
Right, I agree. Yeah, you're right though. Like you said, they had the X factor, the second person come in. That's what good coaching come there too. And the coach, he was a little spark play. He kind of surprised me when he took the whole starting 5, put a whole another 5 in. So he did some, I would say, good coaching. Kind of surprised because he had a lot of talent. But
like I said before we go on to the next one, this team is locked and loaded with firepower. They showing me they got defense. They got block. Oh, yeah. But the thing is,
where's Asia? Where's Asia Taylor come from? Nice.
I don't know.
It's
Yeah,
defensive rebound.
she's good though.
She's out of University of Louisville, but she played tough too. A newcomer. Yeah, I
Hmm.
guess she's been hurt or something, but she's come back tough.
Yeah, but this team is locked and loaded with firepower, and when I say that, that means that we got some beast scorers on the team. Now, once they mesh you see they meshing now.
Yeah, they started jail.
Hmm. And then as soon when they get it all the way, when Pokey I see her vision. So when the vision comes all the way together, because at first everybody I seen people was bashing her, talking about she didn't know what she was doing. She has a whole new
No,
team.
no.
She was seeing what everybody is capable of doing and seeing how she can utilize them as a weapon for the Fever. That's what she was doing.
I agree with you. Did you see the way she ran that offense yesterday?
Yeah.
It was whipping that ball. She ran some good offense. Indiana Fever. Man, that offense, they were whipping the ball. That's how they went off. That was like, I said, look at this offense.
They was moving the ball.
They was moving. That was good offense. That's good coaching right there. Yeah. I seen it right off the game, right from the start of the game. Yeah, I seen that. So that's a plus.
All I hope is they make it to the playoffs, because when they make it to them playoffs, because if they get a good enough record to make it to the playoffs by the end of the season, with whether they in the playoff race or not, other teams is gonna be like, man, I'm scared of them next year, because they gonna have everything that they need, the chemistry and everything by then. Because Anchangwa, she's I don't even know how to explain her. She's something else. Like she's
coming to her own.
Yeah.
She's coming to her own, and that was a good thing. I'm glad we got a chance to interview her yesterday. That was good. That was a good call. We get her. And she was willing to. She interviewed well too.
Now let's go ahead and get this laugh in, because you got some news to break to us.
Well, the word is Lakers not inviting D'Angelo Ball to summer camp. As of last Thursday night, they will not be on the summer league team. He worked out for Golden State Warriors and he worked out for the Lakers, but he was hoping to score on a summer league invite from LA. The Lakers never promised D'Angelo Ball during the process.
All my sons is going to the Lakers.
Yeah, he said that. He did say that. He got a plan.
Well, nigga, you ain't the GM. Hey, now just say that.
Yeah, he informed them late Thursday night he would not be on the players that would bring to the summer league. Throughout the process, they told him that he would be a merit-based system, as a source put it in. So he worked out with the team. He could have earned a spot if he had impressed them, but apparently he didn't impress them.
Yeah, so what is he, sad?
He's upset.
You are not your brother, man. You're not your brother, man. Just let it go. Hey, what did you major in school? Because you need to just go to college for that before your father ruined you.
But people got mad. Listen to this, though. Just a word. The team was heavily criticized for working out the younger Ball, who played for a team in Lithuania last year for his father. LeVar Ball pulled him from out of UCLA. So people talked about it. They didn't like that he worked out for them because they thought he's not worthy enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
he went to Lithuania to where we couldn't even see him play. Right. And he won't come back and come into the NBA.
Exactly. After his father pulled him out of UCLA, put him out of college. Go
back to Lithuania. Maybe you got a place over there. Maybe a team wants you in Lithuania, nigga.
Yep. So he got this fall. His option would be to play overseas again or in the NBA G League if another team should offer him a spot. But they're not gonna mess with him because his father runs his mouth too much. So
yeah, I wouldn't mess with his father either, or get his high ass expensive shoes. So I'll never know nobody come out with your first pair of shoes cost more than any other shoe. That's why they flop.
Exactly.
I don't really get down with that.
Yeah, $400 That's not fair, man. Come on, man. People. I mean, you got your people you want to target, but.
I mean, I knew his time was limited, but I also ain't mad at him because I can't knock the hustle. Get what you can get before your time's up. But damn, at least be fair to the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got a question for you though too, because I wonder if you heard this. Dwight Howard, they talking about Cleveland might be getting Dwight Howard to play with LeBron James.
Ooh-wee, I love it. I would love it.
But people were saying that he's too slow to play defense on that Golden State team down low. Now, what you think about that?
No. He would be a good fit. I'm gonna tell you why he'd be a good fit. All I said, they need a big. I said it's not long, not just for Golden State, but to help all season. I know they need a big body, somebody who can play some defense, which will take a lot of pressure off of LeBron James.
And them offensive rebounds that he's gonna bring.
Yes, offensive rebounds. But I tell you what, even if you get him and Kimba with LeBron, they got man, they there. Or if you get, I was just reading a thing. They say Kimba might be interested in how Lakers could add Kemba Walker to his super team. But they also said if they sign LeBron James, Paul George, and traded for Kawhi Leonard, and using Brandon Ingram as an outline, they got a chance too. So they talking about adding on them. But if the Cleveland get the Dwight Howard, keep LeBron, and get either Paul George, Kemba Walker, or Kawhi Leonard, they there. They there, man. They there. That big body would help them out so much. Like you said, it'll give them a defensive presence, but also it'll give them the offensive rebounds that they've been lacking. So that's, I haven't heard that. But if it is, it's not a bad choice.
Well, if y'all haven't heard it, you heard it here. And it's definitely floating around. So that's going to be the show for today. So go ahead and shoot your shot.
You guys have a great day. Remember, be good to yourself always and well as to others. Thank you.
All right. And there you have it. Another great show at HWL Radio Sports. Go over to HWLRADIO.com. Download the music app. Also, I'm about to start stepping it up a little bit, start using my other platforms since I'm paying for them. And you can go over to the podcast on any podcast app that you got, the Google Store, your iTunes Store, all that, and you can listen to the interviews of the Fever players, the Connecticut Suns players, and you can also catch the shows up there again. But like I always say, hit my motherfucking music. And if you don't hear the music, it's because you didn't listen. And go over to HWLRADIO.com and download the radio station app. And I'm out. And we out.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
Hollywood.